son, and a cordial welcome to Arjan's grandmother. The next honoree is a two-year varsity player and co-captain, the big number 45, Luke Levitt. Luke is here with parents Eva and Joseph and sisters Lexi and Gabby.
Hello and welcome from Hillsdale High School. I'm Emmett Klieger here with Ryan Wang.
Yep.
We will be showing you footage in just a second, but it is the Burlingame Panthers taking on the Jefferson Grizzlies on Burlingame's senior night. This is the first game that we have called all season of the Panthers. The Panthers on senior night, it's really the story of the freshman, Luca Maher, who is averaging 10.2 points per game. The 6'2 power forward is looking to continue his dominance in this league and continue to put up big numbers tonight for his senior fellow players. We have Ryan Wang here, a former team manager for Burlingame. We're interested to hear his...
Momentarily, we will be starting
Check. So the Jefferson Seniors are going to come out onto the floor here and get some recognition. A few seniors to look out for Jefferson. Is actually not on my roster. The rosters were provided to us at the last moment, so we're doing our best here. And that's how high school basketball goes. It's going to be a lot of fun here tonight, here at Hillsdale. For those wondering why this game is not being played at Burlingame High School, Burlingame is currently in the process of a complete gym overhaul, meaning that they had a gym, it was torn down, and so for the past year and a half, all indoor games have been played away. But this is a home league game for the Panthers.
You gotta follow the players.
Yeah.
Already on this side.
All right.
Steven DeLeon
I'll keep it zoomed out like all the time. Right?
getting some love here from the PA announcer.
You wanna follow this guy right here. It's about
Raymond Villar, the 5'5 junior, number 22.
Make it a little easier.
Jaden Peralta, team captain, another junior, standing in at 6'4", wearing number 23. And rounding out the starting five for Jefferson will be Vladimir Linares, the 6-foot junior. And so that'll be the lineup for Coach John Falabella in his 12th year here at Hillsdale High School. So here is the lineup for Coach David Lopez in his second year. Number 3, Marcus Tapia, the senior, getting some love from the Burlingame fan base, which has really shown up here tonight. Anthony Freeze, the 6-foot power forward, number 10. Pilot Ice, the senior shooting guard, standing in at 5'11", averaging 4.2 a game. Arjun Gupta, the senior, 5'9" guard, averaging 1.6 points per game. And here is Luke Levitt, another senior. And these boys are having fun here on the court before the game will start.
Nice and wide. Right.
So, Ryan, what do you think about Coach David Lopez here in his second year?
Oh, well, he's definitely doing the best he could, and as we know, Coach Dowd has been
coaching for many years, and it was a sudden leave right after his son graduated. But here, David Lopez is, his second year coaching this team, and many of the people here are seniors and they're veterans. They know what they're doing, and there's not much change to the overall strategies of how the game is played. We certainly lost a few bigs, but we have a very good shooting team over here.
So it'll be Freese on the tip-off for the Panthers, Villar for the Grizzlies, and it's won by Villar, Jefferson in blue, Burlingame in white. Number 22, Raymond Villar with the ball, swings it over to number 11, Esteban De Leon. A shot put up, no good, but a foul on Arjun Gupta, the senior, and so that's foul number 1 on him.
That is not a good look for the start of the game, but as we can see, the Panthers are definitely putting on very physical defense over there.
Number 2, the senior Michael Sluher, looked a little shaken up after being fouled on the 3-point attempt, which was no good. And so now he will shoot 3.
On the free throw line, shooting 2.
Oh no, 3. 3 is correct. So Sluher on the first one is no good, hit the back rim and out.
Correction, that is Michael Slugger on the free throw line.
And misses again in a very similar way. Hit the front rim and out. And so Jefferson may go 0 for 3 to start on their free throw, but Slugger has a chance to hit one here to give them the lead. And that one is no good again. Rebound Luke Levitt, the senior, and now to Marcus Tapia, number 3 for the Panthers. Oh, and stolen away, number 2, Michael Sluher, and he makes up for it for the 3 missed free throws by a steal and a score. So put it 2-0 Jefferson. Levitt getting the ball, driving down the baseline, and he uses his big body to score.
Exactly. They made a mistake, but they're still doing good on the offense.
Finds Sluher again, beyond the arc, back to number 22, Raymond Villar. It's getting loud here in the gym, very early, back to Villar, find him in the middle. Villar pulling up for 3, money. That'll be 5-2 Jefferson. Here comes Marcus Tapia, the senior, fakes a man, cutting to the basket, finds Freese, over to Gupta, and he pulls a 3. And that is no good. Levitt battling for the board, can't get it. Rebound Sluher. And so now Jefferson will take the ball over. Screen set up high.
Another 3.
Villar again.
That goes for Jefferson.
Excuse me, Esmond De Leon there. And so that will make it an 8-2 ball game to Freese. Trying to get to the lane, and he is fouled. So that'll be a shooting foul.
I'm actually quite surprised here because Burlingame has a lot of good shooters, but they chose not to shoot too many threes here and choose to drive to the lane and attack the rim, and it has worked for them. Whether they score or they just get the free throws.
Freese on the first, short.
Freese on the free throw line, shooting 2, 1 shot remaining.
I'm sure the seniors are a bit overly excited, but
so Freese taking his second here, and that one will
in and out.
In and out, no good. Levitt again trying to chase down the board, can't get it.
Boy, how dramatic.
Now it's Raymond Villar dribbling it up, finding Esmond De Leon. Over to the senior, Vladimir Linares. Now to number 23, who lost it for a second, Jaden Peralta. Shot clock at 9. Cuts to the basket by Linares, and he misses. And that'll be out on Jefferson. Burlingame basketball. 8-2 Jefferson is the score 5:32 to go in the first quarter. I believe it's 8-minute quarters for those interested.
There's some conversation between the ref and the coach here.
So the senior Pilot Ice had its jersey untucked, and they are requiring a sub here. So it will be number 22, David Parrott, into the game, the sophomore.
Yep, the first senior to get stepped out.
But it looks like Ice is going right back to the scorer's table to check back in. Gupta dribbling up the ball, finds Tapia, now to Freese, trying to shake Vladimir Linares. Down low to Tapia, but finds Levitt. Gupta in the corner for three. Oh, just misses. But gets the board.
Yes!
Is the sophomore David Parrott.
That was a physical ball right there.
Got the rebound and won. So that'll be a 3-point play opportunity for the Panthers, and that'll cut the lead in half to 8-4 Jefferson.
Speaking of the jersey violation, that happened in the JV game as well. I wonder why is this rule.
Parrott misses long on the free throw, and now Jefferson is running. De Leon now slows up, finds number 22, Raymond Villar. Swung over to Vladimir Linares. Pass in the middle and deflected, and now Anthony Freese has it thrown up to Luke Levitt. Is he going to go to the cup? No, he looks, finds Freese for three, misses. Here comes the Burlingame cheer squad into the game.
Burlingame has not been shooting well to this game.
So it's Villar with the ball. Gupta on him. Pass down low to Peralta, looking to find space on Levitt, and he misses. And that will be out on Jefferson. Burlingame basketball. It was up for grabs and deflected off of blue. And so now it will be the Burlingame ball.
Jefferson substitution, number 15, Trayshawn Barnes, in the lineup for the Grizzlies.
So it will be number 15, Trayshawn Barnes, into the game for Jefferson. Levitt now with the ball, swung it over to Gupta, finds Freese down low, sizing up his defender, and pass into the middle of Levitt, stolen away. Loose ball now, and now there's a trap in the corner, physical basketball, and a put, and they're going to call a foul on Burlingame on Luke Levitt, the senior.
I mean, those are just the mistakes that should not be made if you're a senior.
So Jefferson High School is located in Daly City. Corner three by De Leon. He misses there. Gupta now with the ball, running it up to Freese. Looking down low to Levitt. Picked up the foul earlier. He goes up with his left hand. Gets the rebound and it is fouled. Levitt with 2 on the game so far.
So although Burlingame has not been shooting well, they were definitely playing very physically for their senior night. And they're fighting hard down the paint, and they always get to the free throw line, and that is good.
Fans are upset about the jersey violation called a little bit earlier in the game. Levitt shoots and drains it for the free throw, which will cut the lead now to 3 for Jefferson. 8-5 is the score. Levitt taking his second free throw shot, and that one is no good. And so he will go 1 for 2 from the charity stripe. And now it is De Leon dribbling up the ball. Finds number 0, Jeremiah Reyes. Swung over back to De Leon. Number 15, Trayshawn Barnes with the ball. Number 2, Sluer with the ball. Screen set. De Leon with the 3. Can from deep, and he shows a signal to the Burlingame senior section.
The Burlingame senior section is quiet.
So it's number 11, Pilot Ice with the ball.
Oh.
And that ball is stripped away from Tapia, the senior. And now Jefferson is running. Looks like there was contact on the way up. And that'll be number 0, Jeremiah Reyes, going to the line. The call will be on senior Anthony Freese, the 6-foot senior.
I mean, Burlingame seemed a bit not prepared for all these fast-paced game that Jefferson is putting it on.
So 11-5 is the score. Reyes hits the first one of 2. So Arjun Gupta will come out of the game, and so will Anthony Freese. John-Luc Uhariet will come into the game. The junior 5'9" point guard is averaging 7 a game. It's very respectable for a junior on a varsity squad.
Yep.
So Reyes shooting a second free throw. That one is good as well, so he'll go 2 for 2 from the line. And now it'll be John-Luc Uhariet with the ball. Looking for Levitt to set a screen. Finds Tapia, kicked over to number 33, the freshman, Luka Maher, the Panthers' leading scorer, and he gets tied up. And so the ball will stay with Burlingame due to the possession rules, but not what you want there on that play. But so the freshman is in now for Burlingame. Uhariet will inbound to Levitt. He looks, finds Tapia in the corner. Now to Maher, spins and scores for a nice bucket there.
The freshman.
So 13-7. David Parrott, who got 2 earlier in the game, is coming back to the line. Finds Linares up top. Swung over to Barnes. Now Sluwer with the ball, driving on Levitt. Gets a pull-up, misses. And now they're calling an over-the-back foul on Luka Maher.
Wow.
Calling a push on him. That'll be his first. In the game will be David Parrott for Marcus Tapia, the senior.
I mean, for Burlingame, they just, especially when you're not shooting well, whenever you are open, the shooter just has to put it up. It cannot be thinking. There's no time.
Levitt guarding down low. Shot put up. Misses. Vladimir Linares with the rebound and rejected by number 11, Pilot Ice. Parrott swings it over to Maher. Some contact, no call, and that'll be out.
Jefferson's
And
ball?
Jefferson back. Looks like it'll stay here with the Panthers.
Hey.
Uhariet throws it up top to Maher. At the top of the key here, spins with a pull-up too, and he gets the bounce.
That was a tough shot.
Give him 4 on the game so far, 13-9 for the Grizzlies. Number 35, Linares, throws it up top to Peralta. Looking for a cut, couldn't find it. Now Reyes with the ball, he has 2 in the game. Gets a screen from Peralta, but he goes back up top. Good defense here by the Panthers with the clock winding down to 11. Levitt on him. And that'll be a moving screen. Number 0, Jeremiah Reyes will pick up the call.
Burlingame has done a fantastic defense, especially in the paint. They just have to make sure that they distract their shooters well so that they're not shooting the nights out.
So John-Luc Uhariet will dribble up the ball, averaging 21 minutes a game. Throws it over to Maher. Ball temporarily stripped. He picks it back up. Uhariet with the ball, dribbling, looking for a man. Finds a man in the corner. Pilot Ice couldn't make it. Now it's a fight for the rebound and controlled by Jefferson. Vladimir Linares picking it up. And so it will be number 11, Esteban De Leon. Oh, nice find down low. Number 23, Jin Peralta could not make the layup. Looked like it was a point-blank miss from there. So now it will be Pilot Ice looking to find it. Swings it around the corner to Maher, who airballs it there. So even though he is the leading scorer, a freshman moment missing the corner 3 like that. It'll be Jeremiah Reyes throwing it up to number 10, Tulio, who then gives it to his teammate Esteban De Leon. Gianluca Harriet guarding him. Finds Linares in the corner. Now over to De Leon. 5, 4, the clock is winding down. Harriet with good defense there. And now this will be the end of the quarter.
Maher put it out. Nope, no good.
So 13-9 is the score. We're going to cut it to a quick commercial break. Shout out to all of those watching, those in LA, those up here in Burlingame. We're happy to have you here. And we'll be right back. Back here at Hillsdale High School for a home game for Burlingame. It'll be number 2, Slower with the ball, throws it over in the corner, and a good trap defense there, but they're going to call, I believe, a foul on number 3, a pushing foul on Marcus Tapia.
We see that the coach for Burlingame has changed their defensive strategy to put on more taller players.
Number 14, Rowan Maher, brother of Luka Maher, now in the game. Tapia in defense. And that'll be good for Hillsdale. Jeremiah Reyes, number 0, draining the 3 there. Oh, and poor communication there on the play. A pass to no one. So when you think of the dominant teams in basketball right now, in college at least, you got to think of the Auburn Tigers.
Yep.
People who are fans of Auburn must be pretty happy with what's going on right now, but other teams, you know, might be in the fight, considering that a team like Auburn was upset by Yale in the tournament pretty recently. So now it'll be Jefferson with the ball, but they turn it over. Number 23 could not control it, Jaden Peralta. So that'll be Burlingame basketball. Harriet with the inbound to Tapia.
Burlingame is still down 7 points. Have to find a way to stop the 3-point shooting of Jefferson. They just seem not to miss any.
So Gianluca Harriet dribbling, finding Parrott, the sophomore, to Harriet, wide open 3. Can he hit it? No, he cannot. And that'll be
fighting for the ball. He almost got it, but
you love to see the fight there, right?
Exactly.
From this Burlingame team, especially from, you know, some sophomores. But it's a 7-point lead for Jefferson. Number 22, Raymond Villard dribbling it up, giving it to Barnes. Peralta up top now to Reyes. Back to Slur, driving to the rim, contact on the way. They're going to count it and one, giving the chance for a 3-point play here.
it seems like the coach is very upset about that, and he's saying that his player just went straight up and has his hands up, but there was a clear contact over there. At some point, Burlingame has to find a solution to the fact that Jefferson has not missed much 3-pointers yet, and the scoring gap is just getting larger and larger.
So timeout, Burlingame, and we're going to cut to a quick commercial.
There's a moment in your bones where takes over. Blood is running, heart is pumping as the battle gets closer. They can say what they want now, 'cause we'll be screaming out. We can be heroes everywhere we go. We can have all that we ever want. Swinging like Ali, knocking out bodies, standing on top like a champion. Keep your silver.
Back after the timeout, it'll be Sluer on the free throw line with the chance to complete the three-point play. Jefferson up 9 now, 18-9 is the score. 6:34 to go in this second quarter.
I think the fact that Burlingame has a lot of shooters, they just have to take more responsibility to make the shots.
And that will be good there for Sluer.
Michael Slugger with the free throw.
And so now John Luke Harriet, the junior, dribbling the ball up, getting a screen by Maher, the younger one. Looking for a man in the middle, finds a nice cutting Marcus Tapia.
Basket scored.
Give him 2 there. That's a nice play there by the Panthers. It'll be Peralta going up. Oh, and just misses. Just rolled out. Luka Maher on the ball. The Burlingame coaching staff wanted to go quicker there, but couldn't get the fast break that they wanted. Now Harriet dribbling, throwing it over to Luka Maher, and he'll go to the rim. And that will be a foul on number 15, Trayshawn Barnes. Looks like Maher might have initiated the contact from what it looked like over here, but it'll be the call going his way. So inbounding it will be Harriet for the Panthers. Finds Tapia in the corner. Finds Parrott, top the key. To Maher, he goes straight to the cup, and good. You can see the scoring ability right there. Ryan, what do you think about Luka Maher so far?
Well, he's a freshman, but, well, he sure is the secret weapon of the Burlingame team. He has taken more responsibility than most of the seniors here, and has scored most of the points.
Tapia playing defense here in the corner, and now he will play good D there, getting the block.
Tapia.
The senior there, number 3, and now Peyton Fong will come into the game for number 14, Rowan Maher. So one Maher stays on, one Maher off. Marcus Tapia guarding up top. Now number 22 with the ball, Raymond Villar. And he will pull it from deep off the backboard and the rim, no good. So Harriet running with it now, up to Tapia, sizing up the shorter Villar, now to Maher. He loves just going to the cup.
Oh, he loved the signature move, and he's got the contact for sure, and Tapia put it down, but the ref doesn't call it.
So Tapia thought he got fouled there.
It seems like they gave it to the other team.
So right there, the basket will count for Slugger, number 2. John Luke Harriet thought he was there early enough to get the charge, but the refs will not give it to him. And so that'll extend this Jefferson lead. Jeremiah Reyes coming into the game now for Raymond Villar. And so now Sluer will have the chance to complete the three-point play.
You can also see that the parents of the senior athletes are also getting excited. Levitt's dad is yelling from the crowd. The entire Burlingame, all the cheerleaders are on their feet.
Burlingame seniors trying to distract Slugger, but unfazed, he will trade it. Now up to David Parrott, and it will be a foul there on Slugger. not quite in the bonus yet, so it'll be inbounded by John-Luke Uhariet. Oh, close play there. Not the best inbound pass to Parrott. He throws it back over to Uhariet. He drives the lane up to Luca Maher. Let's see, will he go to the cut? Tries a spin move, and he gets fouled going there. Jefferson wants a foul on that spin move of his, but hasn't been, I'm sorry, a travel there. I'm going to call a blocking foul, I believe. Quickly inbounding it to Maher. He pulls the three.
That perhaps is the first three by Burlingame.
Nothing but net for Luca Maher. He's having a great game so far, pulling this Panthers team within 6. Jeremiah Reyes with the ball, looking for Sluer at the top, outside the arc. Good defense by David Parrott there. Peyton Fong on defense. A three put up by Esteban De Leon, no good. Now it's Marcus Tapia running with it. Finding John-Luke Uhariet in the corner, he pulls a three. That is good too. So now it'll be a 3-point game. Timeout, Jefferson. And so here come the Panthers. We're going to send it over to a quick timeout. We're back here after the timeout. John-Luke Uhariet hits a big three to cut it to a 3-point deficit for the Panthers. Jefferson in the lead. The ball will be inbounded to Raymond Villard with a nice braid flowing. Pass into De Leon and missed, but it'll be Vladimir Linares getting the board, who then tries to put it back up, which was no good, but it'll stay here with Jefferson. So Ryan, what have we seen so far from both teams in regards to shooting?
With regards to shooting, definitely Jefferson has been doing a much better job at three-pointers, and they have been shooting awesome in the first quarter, but they seem to lose their shooting ability a little bit just in the last minute. And Burlingame seemed to pick up their shooting skills.
Pilot Ice in the corner could not hit the three, and so it will be Jefferson basketball. Villar dribbling up, Peyton Fong on him. Finding number 0, Jeremiah Reyes, no good. John-Luke Uhariet with the ball. On the rebound, back to Fong. And now Coach David Lopez wanting to slow it down a little bit. Ice sets the screen. Uhariet goes up, and that will be a blocking foul.
I mean, he's probably one of the shortest player on the court, but he's never afraid of driving to the paint and drawing the fouls and going to the free throw line. Doing what he's the best at, which is shooting.
So if Uhariet can hit both of these free throws, it'll cut this game to a 1-point lead for Jefferson. The Burlingame has really clawed back here in this second part of the second quarter. Game has flown by for me. What about you, Ryan?
Yep, so from Jefferson, they're losing their lead, and that is mainly because they never find accurate shots in the paint. Burlingame is doing such a fantastic job defending in the paint, and once they stop shooting and once they can't get their shots up from outside the three-point line, they can't score more.
John-Luke Uhariet will hit both free throws there, and so it will be a 1-point game. Peyton Fong coming out of the game for Max Robinow, the sophomore 5'10" forward. John-Luke Uhariet guarding De Leon. Pass inside. Levitt in defense, and he makes a nice stop there.
Great defense.
So Luke Levitt, you might know him from the football team. He was the senior quarterback, normally wearing number 9, but you can't wear above number 5 in high school basketball of both numbers. So he gets number 45, which adds up to 9. A nice little tidbit there.
Exactly. 45 is also a multiple of 9, so that was kind of fun.
Robinow taking a 3 at the top of the arc and could not hit it off the backboard and rim and out. Oh, and a good play there by Harriet to read the pass and deflect it. Pilot Ice guarding number 22, Valara. Size mismatch there. Levitt there with nice help defense, but that leaves number 23, Jaden Peralta, wide open for the rebound, and he puts up the layup on the second chance opportunity. Clock winding down here, 3-point game, physical defense by Jefferson. Harriet driving to the key, finds Ice for 3, off the rim and no good.
No one was there to box out and try to get the offensive rebound.
So 31 seconds left in this half, 26 on the shot clock. So the shot clock is in effect here for this potentially final play. Looks like Jefferson is more than content just to dribble out with a 3-point lead and take their last shot. But a good defensive stand here can make that plan not happen. And so it'll be number 35, Vladimir Linares, getting fouled. He will shoot to Luke Levitt on the foul, the big quarterback center.
I personally, I saw no issue with that defense. He has definitely been doing great with the defense inside the paint, and that's why Jefferson has only made 1 out of like 3 shots inside the 3-point line for the past 2 quarters. But if Burlingame really wants to close the gap of the score, they really have to try to find this offensive rebound and box out.
Vladimir Linares misses the first. Levitt coming out of the game. Marcus Tapia back into the game. David Parrott back into the game. So it'll be 12 seconds to go. Burlingame looking to potentially capitalize here and make this lead evaporate. Linares will hit the second one.
11.6 seconds left.
Into the game will be number 1, Amari Atkins for Jefferson. 4-point game, 25-21, 11.6 to go. John Luke Harriet dribbling up the ball. Crowd counting down the seconds. Harriet going to the cup, and he is fouled at the last second, 1.1 to go. 2 shots for the junior. Foul will be on number 10, Judah Tulio. And it looks like 2 players will be subbed in for Coach David Lopez. Number 24, Rax Robino, and number 20, Peyton Fong. First one missing for John Luke Harriet.
Honestly, Emmett, what do you think about the floor today? Because a lot of players are actually getting down and falling over the places. The floor is a bit slippery, right?
Maybe. So Harriet will shoot one more and he will hit it. And that'll make it a.
Didn't count it?
So looks like there's a bit of a referee error there with the scoring. They're going to put 1.1 back on the clock. And Jefferson will have a chance for a half-court heave if they can get it off. But not a bad start for both of these teams. Jefferson 25, Burlingame 22. And it will be number 11, good if it goes. And that will hit the top of the backboard, almost hit the scoreboard. And that'll take us to halftime, 22-25 Jefferson. And we will come back to you at the other side of the break. Welcome back here to Hillsdale High School, temporary home of the Burlingame Panthers. It is 25-22 Jefferson. Burlingame down, but with the ball.
David
Pass
always
in
lost the ball there.
to David Parrott. Loses it for a second. Screen set by Levitt. He cuts to the hoop, but pass over to Tapia for three. Nothing but net. Tie game right out of halftime.
Wow. I think halftime, the coach has been doing some motivational speech. Definitely worked on the senior.
So a quick three from Marcus Tapia, the senior. Levitt looking to defend. Passing it out to number 10, who got bumped on the way up. Kicks it out to the corner. Now it's number 0, Jeremiah Reyes, going to the hoop. Levitt defending there and could not get a good enough look. And so now Burlingame with a chance to take one of their first leads of the night. And that is good. David Parrott, the sophomore. 27-25 Burlingame. Quick little confusion over the shot clock, a referee pause.
This is the second time it's happened today.
So it'll be Jeremiah Reyes to inbound, finding Esteban De Leon, who has had a good game so far, passing it over
For sure.
to Barnes. Now it's Peralta dribbling over to Reyes, finding Peralta down low, but a pass deflected by Parrott,
Lost the ball.
who for a sophomore is playing exceptionally well. Marcus Tapia now throwing it down low to Luke Levitt, and he just throws it up.
There was a foul by Luke Levitt,
And
it seems like.
he looks to go up, misses, fights for the rebound, but fought a little too hard and will pick up a personal foul. Now it will be Jefferson basketball.
He's very upset right now with the call.
Over the corner is Antonio with the ball. Up top to Barnes. Now it's Reyes. Reyes finding Barnes. Reyes again. Over to Tulio. Tulio taking the shot and missing. Rebound, Luka Maher. Back to Maher, finding Marcus Tapia. To David Parrott. And they're going to call a walk on him. One of the first travels called today. Now it'll be Peyton Fong into the game for Luke Levitt, who picked up that personal foul earlier. But his teammates there to give him some love. Raymond Villar now with the ball. Peyton Fong on him. Finding Sluer.
Burlingame ball, they turn it over.
Barnes in the corner had to get it off quickly and could not. The ref saying he stepped out, and now John Luke Harriet will inbound the ball to Peyton Fong. So the Burlingame senior section getting involved here, all standing, which is a fun sight to see, a tradition at football and basketball games. Parrott taking the three, that'll be long, but rebound Marcus Tapia to Maher. Can he hit it? That will be on the front rim.
Another
then
rebound.
It's Peyton Fong, and he gets the score. So 29-25 Burlingame.
It once again shows how important those offensive rebounds are. And Burlingame didn't just get a second chance, they get a third chance, and Peyton Fong hits it. Now they're leading to 4 points.
Raymond Villar passes it over to Sluer, and he will dribble it up to the top of the arc, finding Barnes. He will give it to number 22, who he is then found in the corner and airballed. Burlingame crowd is going to give him some jeers for that. Marcus Tapia up top with the ball, giving it to Maher. Now to Fong. Tapia down low, sizing up the much smaller defender of Raymond Villar and puts it in easily. And this is Burlingame's biggest lead of the night. They have extended it to 6 now with 4 to go. Barnes now with the ball up top to Peralta, now to Villar, down low to Barnes, trying to size up Tapia, and blocked by Tapia. Now Burlingame's running. Maher, and he will score. Timeout, Jefferson, 8-point lead. And this Burlingame crowd can feel it now, and the Burlingame team definitely does as well. We're going to kick it out to a quick timeout. So we're back here now. Jefferson ball down 8. Biggest deficit of the night for them. Burlingame has come out red hot to start this second half. It'll be Villar with the ball, finding Peralta, sizing up Parrott, and that is no good, but a rebound there by Vladimir Linares, and they're gonna call a foul on the shot for Jefferson, so that'll give him 2. Foul on number 2, John Luke Harriet.
I believe that was a call on David Parrott, actually.
Raymond Villar on the free throw line, shooting 2.
Burlingame crowd is giving them some hard time with that free throw.
So Raymond Villar misses the first one. Jefferson coach is telling the backcourt to go play deep. Barnes will check back into the game. That one is good for Raymond Villar. So he goes 1 for 2 from the stripe there. Coach John Falabella is now going to put in the press. Interesting enough, down 7. Ball into Tapia. This is the first time they've deployed the press all night, and it will work. Stolen away by Sluer. He will go to the hoop and score. John-Luc Harriet could not stop him. So it's a 5-point game now. Harriet looking to dribble out of the press. Parrott looking for the ball, couldn't get it into him. Good defense there by Barnes. Up top to Parrott, he will get it. Finding a wide open Peyton Fong in the corner. Oh, and he could not hit it there. And now a little bit of retribution from the Jefferson crowd, giving Fong some words for the air ball there. Sluer going to the hoop, and he gets fouled. A lot of contact there on the play. And now Coach Lopez for Burlingame wants a timeout.
So I believe the reason that Burlingame is able to catch up the score and actually leading is because they're more patient with the ball compared to Jefferson, who has been fairly impatient with the ball. They're just shooting when the shots are highly contested, or they're just driving when they know that Burlingame has a great interior defense. However, it seems like this switch of defensive strategy from Jefferson has worked in Burlingame, and they're not ready for that change of defensive strategy where they're getting full court press. And Burlingame is also getting a bit impatient with shooting now, and on their defensive side, seem to also be influenced.
I want to talk a little bit about Luka Maher here. He has been playing some great basketball, averaging 10 points a game. But, you know, sometimes the stat sheet will lie, but it hasn't tonight. He's been playing very good. I believe Burlingame's leading scorer as well again tonight. And it feels like he has a very complete game. And I think the biggest point to that is he's a freshman. So the sky really is the limit with him there as he continues to grow as a player, as in his body, and become a better player on the high school circuit.
I just wonder what would happen when he becomes a senior. I think the entire crowd is going to be his fan.
So Slaughter there will drain the first one. It'll be a 4-point game for the Panthers with a chance to cut it to a one-possession game very shortly.
Another free throw coming up.
And he will make
Michael Slugger, 2 for 2 from the free throw line.
Jefferson cuts it back to a 3-point deficit.
So he goes 2 for 2 from the free throw line. And the press is still being deployed here by Coach John Falabella in his 12th year. Now it's Pilot Ice dribbling through. And that'll be a foul called on Jeremiah Reyes, the point guard, trying to press.
I believe he reached too much a little bit.
Oh, the clock is starting for Burlingame.
That was a terrible mistake made by Burlingame.
Absolutely, good analysis there by Ryan. So the ref started the 5-second violation clock before a player was actually there for Burlingame, causing Coach David Lopez to have to take a timeout. Something you can't do in a one-possession game, especially on senior night where you'd hope that a lot of those mistakes are ironed out well before.
Exactly, and we're hoping to see the maturity from these veterans, the seniors who are on the court right now. And it seems like they're really influenced by these dramatic turns of this game so far. It's the third quarter, but at one point they were down by 11 points, but now they were leading by 6, and now they're only leading by 3. I think Pilot's Ice definitely has to focus more on the game and get his head back into the game to score more and also work harder on the defensive side.
So now the two refs will be conversing after Coach Lopez went to go talk with the refs. So Burlingame basketball here after the timeout. Inbounded to John-Luke Harriet, the junior. Now to Fong, looking for Maher, couldn't get it there. Now it'll be Harriet again with the ball poked away. Nice defense there by Raymond Villar. Might have been fouled, but no call, and Peyton Fong will collect the ball. And now Burlingame's running. Parrott goes to the hoop, and they're going to call a charge on Peyton.
Wow.
On David Parrott. And so that'll be going the other way. A little bit of excitement there from the sophomore, and that's something that you really don't want to see when you get a mistake there from Jefferson and can try to turn it into points, but instead it's going the other way.
Exactly. Well, that was a 2-on-1, and David Parrott seems to have many chances to pass to Maher, who was the leading scorer, but he chose to take it himself, and unfortunately the refs give him the charge.
So Fong now guarding Villar finds a cutting De Leon. Jefferson gets the rebound, but cannot get the second chance opportunity. Rebound Maher. Harriet up to Maher, back to Harriet. Burlingame setting up in their offense now. Maher gets the ball, looking to shoot, decides not to. To Parrott, back to Maher. See what he'll do with the shot clock at 15 now. Finding Pilot Ice. Good defense there by Reyes, but they're going to call him for the reach-in foul. Number 0, Jeremiah Reyes. He's had a good game so far. 1:04 to go in the third. Burlingame up 3. Slaughter will come back into the game for Reyes, who picked up the foul. So Harriet will now have the ball. Coach Farabella calling out the ball screen, but the ball screen was still able to give some separation. Now a three-pointer. Luca Maher drains it, points to the Burlingame student section. That one's for them. Number 33 hitting another 3. 6-point game, Burlingame.
That was a good one. Number 33 hitting a 3.
That's why they pay me the big bucks. Raymond Villar passing it over to De Leon. He goes up with his left, couldn't hit it. Harriet with the rebound. Foul there on number 11, De Leon. So it'll be 32.2 to go in this third quarter. Game that's flying by, feels like to me. And Burlingame will have the chance to extend their lead even further, up 6.
It seems like this is just a true demonstration of how good Burlingame team is at interior defense. All the Jefferson team players, even when they get second chance rebounds, they're all shooting very highly contested shots, and those are bad shot choices. And that is why that they haven't scored much for the last quarter.
Peyton Fong breaking the press there for Burlingame. Now over to Parrott. To Maher. The underclassmen connection working well tonight. Burlingame trying to extend their lead just a little bit more. Harriet, and they're going to call a foul on Burlingame, offensive foul on David Parrott, the sophomore. Burlingame student section not liking that call. So now Jefferson will have a chance to cut the lead by a little bit. Into the game will be Luke Levitt and Max Robino.
Substitution number 24, Max Robino in the lineup for the Panthers.
8.3 to go in the third quarter. Jefferson looking to cut this deficit. Pass over to Slower. He will take a 3.
Block.
Looks like there might have been some contact, but it was not called. Harriet with the half-court heave, and we will be going to the fourth quarter. Burlingame up 6. Stick right with us.
Every spotlight, every soundbite, everybody who gave up is just a fuel for wanting him more than anybody against us. They can say what they want now, 'cause we'll be screaming now. We can be heroes everywhere we go. We can have all that we ever want. Swinging like Ali, rocking our bodies, standing on top like a champion. Heroes.
We're back. Fourth quarter, 6-point lead for Burlingame, 36-30. It's kind of the beauty of high school basketball. Lower scoring games. It's not necessarily the most polished product, but it's fun to watch, and you just have to love how much the student section is getting into it here. All rising to their feet. Hopefully you were able to catch that. Jefferson with the ball now. Pass over the corner to a wide open Raymond Villar. Can he hit it? Yes, nothing but net. 3-point ball game. Marcus Tapia now over to Harriet. And on the press break, Raymond Villar, who just picked up the 3-pointer, will pick up another foul. Burlingame cheer squad getting into it too. 7:41 to go. Really is anybody's game at this point. But in the second half, it's been all Burlingame. Peyton Fong breaking the press. Just dribbling it by Esteban de Leon. Now it will be number 14, Rowan Maher with the ball. Gives it to Tapia. Goes for 3. Front iron.
Highly contested.
Robin,
Another wide open 3 over there, and Jefferson hits it.
So it's a tie game, 36-36. Whoa, this game is getting physical now.
There's a little push there.
People are getting shoved, people are getting pushed, and now a foul will be called against Jefferson. Now some players, looks like, will be coming in. Who else but Luka Maher, having a great game tonight, as he has had all year, number 33. Gotta wonder who that may be in reference to. So many great 33s over the years. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, one of them. The captain. And maybe Luka Maher will be a captain at some point in his career. And it sure seems like he will be. So it'll be inbounded to Rowan Maher, his brother. And another foul, this time on Vladimir Linares. And this game is becoming more and more physical. Looks like the refs are trying to put a stop to it. And something that you may not be able to see, but I just love seeing, is Coach John Philippopoulos, athletic director, is standing right in the student section next to seniors. And so now Rowan Maher will pick up the offensive foul. And again, this physical game is trying to be reeled in here by the refs.
We'll also see the Coach E, which is the weight training director and also the on-campus security for Burlingame High School, are just standing there with
Maher now out of the game. Rowan, that is. Luke Levitt in. He's playing defense down low. A shot for De Leon. He misses, and the ball will go off the rim, out of bounds. Burlingame basketball. Marcus Tapia to inbound, and this press by Coach John Falabella has given Burlingame some fits. David Parrott trying to come into the game for Robineau. Tapia with the ball to inbound to Luka Maher. Barnes guarding him, and he will try to go straight to the cup, but stripped. Now passed up to De Leon. He will go up and scores. Jefferson will now take the lead. But a quick inbound to Luka Maher. He goes up and a quick two. So it's a tie game, 38-38, 6:30 to go. And so now Raymond Villar with the ball down low to Peralta, sizing up Luke Levitt. To Villar, gets a screen there by Peralta, and down low.
Lost the ball.
It'll be a foul. Who are they going to call it on? Number 15. Number 15, Trayshawn Barnes of Jefferson. Now it will be Burlingame basketball. The press still in effect. Up to Harriet. And he was a sprint up court, but now it's a good trap position, but they don't look to trap. I don't think that's Farabella's intent there. Oh, but there's the trap, and it almost works, but able to get the ball over to senior Marcus Tapia. Levitt looking to set a screen. Rolling to the basket is Levitt, but Tapia pulling up. Missed. Maher getting the rebound and fouled. Unable to get a shot off, but it looks like it'll be a shooting foul.
He is going to the free throw line and would love that physical contact over there. And it seems like Burlingame is just taking their offensive strategy really, really carefully.
So 38-38 is the score. 2 here from the charity stripe for Luka Maher. Spelled L-U-C-C-A, not L-U-C-A as some people spell it.
What, L-U-K-A?
Yeah.
Speaking of the trade.
Yeah. For those who are unaware, I don't know how you could be unaware at this point. Luka Doncic being traded this week to the Los Angeles Lakers for Anthony Davis, Max Christie, a first-round pick.
Yep.
Maxi Kleber as well being sent over to the Lakers. And I believe there's one more piece I'm forgetting. Big news in the NBA all week. Great trade deadline. Maher will go 1 for 2. Whistle. Lane violation on Vladimir Linares. That'll give Burlingame another shot. So Maher still has a chance to get 2 from the line here. Coach Lopez talking to his 2 guards, Harriet and Tapia, seniors. Maher from the line. That one is good. So it'll be a 2-point game.
Maher is a very consistent shooter, whether it's three-pointers, layups, or on the free throw line.
Raymond Villar with the ball, finding Flower. Up to Peralta, now over to Linares. To De Leon for three, and he misses. Levitt with the big board. Now it'll be Tapia dribbling up the ball. What will Coach Lopez look to run here? To Parrott. Maher sizing up the shorter De Leon.
Give him the ball.
Now to Harriet at the top of the key. He goes to drive, takes a pull-up jumper off the front of the rim, but Luke Levitt's there for the rebound. Blocked, but out of bounds. And off Jefferson to stay with the Panthers. A Luke Levitt sign now being hoisted in the crowd by fellow football player Cole Hartke. And so it'll stay with Burlingame, who Harriet to inbound to see what they look to do. Inbound to Parrott. Tough shot, and one. Count it. That'll give Burlingame a 4-point lead, chance to stretch it to 5.
I mean, Parrott is just a big player. Although he's only 6'2", but he's been playing as a power forward, and he is actually the heaviest player for Burlingame. He has all these muscles, and he could definitely do an end one over there.
So he will go to the line, the sophomore, getting a lot of minutes tonight, as he has all year, averaging 16.4. He will hit it, making this lead now up to 5, with 5 to go in the game. Be sure to check out all new BTVs. BTVs airing every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We hope to post it around 10:17 in the morning.
Featuring Emmett Klieger.
Pass into Sluer. Tapia guarding him tight. Now finding Peralta. Peralta looking for something. Takes a shot and long. Flower fighting for the rebound, but couldn't control it, and out of bounds off of him. Burlingame basketball.
Again, great defense by the Burlingame team.
Now it will be Trayshawn Barnes into the game for Peralta. Coach Farabella sticking with the press, which Burlingame has slipped up at few moments. Oh, and here could be another one. And they do right there.
Indeed.
So that's exactly what you look to get in the press. Poor inbound pass to Tapia, and he loses possession of it. Sub now Peralta right back into the game for Vladimir Linares.
The coach for Jefferson is just really smart about this pressing strategy, and he just found a way to stop Burlingame, and that is not letting them have the ball.
Villar holding the ball. Tapia guarding him. Size difference there, but now Harriet forced to cover De Leon, who misses. And now Parrott passing the ball up to Harriet. No press here. So Burlingame will get into their half-court set. In the Maher. Beyond the three-point line, finding Levitt, top of the key. Harriet. Now to Tapia. Luka Maher. Clock winding down, 6 left. And he goes with the reverse. Count it. 7-point game, 45-38. Burlingame. Timeout. John Farabella and Jefferson will go down by 7.
It seems like the most consistent way for Burlingame to score is just give the ball to Maher, the freshman over there, and he's just been honestly cooking on the court tonight. Also found the way to make Burlingame pay, and they're pressing where it hurts, and that is they realize that Burlingame is not that good at communicating with their guards in terms of bringing the ball to the other side and inbounding them. So that's why they came up with this pressing strategy, and it has definitely worked for them most of the time.
So here at Hillsdale, if you look up at the banners, which I don't know if we'll be able to get a shot of that, you'll see the name of Coach David Lopez being an assistant coach when Hillsdale won the CCS Division II championship back in 2020. And now here he is, head coach of Burlingame in his second year. with not a winning record, but hoping to really build out this program. And you got to think that you might be able to do it with a player like Luka Maher. Pass down low, stolen away, Luke Levitt. Normally he's throwing passes on the gridiron, but now he's taking them away down here. So Harriet with the ball, 7-point lead for Burlingame, one of their largest of the night. Ball into Luka Maher, thinking about shooting it, doesn't, down low, and Harriet
Pick up another foul.
picks up a charge.
Well, I just want to take a moment to, I think that's enough cheers for Luka Maher, but also just for Luke Levitt. That was an awesome steal, and he's been doing, even though he's only averaging 3 points a game, but he's definitely doing awesome and fantastic on the defensive side.
Absolutely. Bad pass by Barnes, and that will be
Backcourt.
backcourt violation, but never mind, picked up by Luka Maher. Standing here, number 33. Up top to Marcus Tapia, number 3. Back to Maher.
Coach Lopez is like, get the ball, Maher. Just go cook.
Tapia setting a screen. But good defense by Barnes. Ooh.
Luke tripped.
Levitt gets a foul right there. Could not collect the pass. And so he went down on the court. Burlingame will maintain possession. Up 7. 2:33 to go in the game. In a packed arena here in Hillsdale, California. Levitt will hit the first one.
Levitt on the free throw line, shooting 2, 1 shot.
Levitt's
remaining.
father on the side, on the court, side court over there is definitely very happy and cheering.
Levitt hits both. Burlingame's biggest lead of the night. Peyton Fong into the game for David Parrott. So if you are Coach Farabella, you got to think about picking the pace up a little bit. Sluer with the ball. Marcus Tapia out to guard. Giving it into De Leon. He will drive to the basket, up top to Barnes. 14 go on the shot clock. Nice cut there by Sluer. Contact by Levitt and a foul.
There's only 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter for Jefferson to come back, and that is a 9-point difference.
On the free throw line, shooting 2.
So it will be Raymond Villar coming back into the game during these sets of free throws. And he will miss the first one, much to the delight of the Burlingame student section, who, you got to keep in mind, Hillsdale is not the closest place to Burlingame. You know, it's not the farthest, but you got to admire the effort that all these fans are making to come out here and support their team, especially on senior night. The second shot, in and out. So those are 2 big missed free throws and another big rebound for Luke Levitt, the senior. Marcus Tapia now dribbling it up. Sluer playing tight defense up top to Levitt, surveilling to Maher. Barnes looks like he might have reached there, but not going to call it. And a nice
ball.
pass. Levitt up top. Couldn't collect it in time to shoot the 3. 10 seconds to go on the shot clock. And Harriet has 0 space between him and a defender. Tapia
Gets the foul call.
So Burlingame is at their season average of 47 points per game. That's what they typically average. You got to think that they would be able to break it tonight, which is a nice sign. And this is a league game, so this does potentially have playoff implications. But a poor inbound pass. Levitt scrambling, diving for the ball. It's going to be a foul. The question is, will that be on Levitt? It will be Jefferson ball. Jefferson basketball after a foul.
It has been a tremendous game that Luke Levitt has put on. He's not scored much points, but he's definitely the center of all those defensive plays. And he's dying for every single ball possession that he could find and get for the Burlingame Panthers.
Jefferson now will inbound, and it looks like Coach Lopez is taking a page out of Coach Falabella's playbook of pressing. Oh, no. I was incorrect there. They're going to roll it up court. A 9-point game with 90 seconds to go. So Jefferson has to put on the burners here. Number 0, Reyes with the ball. Got to go quickly. Can they find a shot? Passed to Peralta, but ended up in the hands of number 11. That is
Highly contested three-pointer. That's one of those lucky shots that just gotta give the credits for him.
so a 6-point game, and
So-
that really alleviates some of that pressure there on Jefferson. But you know, it's still a big Burlingame lead with the ball. They have to score here, or you know, play lockdown defense to end this. Let's see what Coach David Lopez can
Exactly.
draw
There's
up
only
here.
1 minute left in the game, and well, I believe a 6-point game. You know, that's two three-pointers. So there's still a high possibility that Jefferson can come back. But Burlingame, well, in my opinion, they should just put on a press to potentially get a Jefferson mistake and turnover, and also just putting on the pressure on Jefferson to potentially make a mistake and dribble too long.
I'd like to give huge shout-outs to Sion, Rohan, Mr. Earl, and my co-commentator, Ryan, all coming here tonight, coming to senior night, and doing some amazing things. We're a high school production. We try our best, and we hope that you've enjoyed it.
Yep.
I've heard word that we are having viewers as far as Alabama, and I think that's very cool.
Wow.
So, you know, I think we're very grateful to everyone who has shown up here. Very
I think
grateful
that-
to everyone.
I think the
who's
Auburn
watching.
University head coach probably watching this game and trying to recruit Luca Maher.
Hi, Coach Pearl. So, John-Luc Harriet dribbling. Raymond Villar right on him. Time is winding down. Pilot Ice with the ball. Now to David Parrott. We've said his name quite a bit tonight. Gets it into Harriet. 9 seconds to go. 6-point game. 5 seconds to go. And stolen away by Jefferson. Pushed ahead. Barnes to Villar. And he
Hits it.
hits the layup. So that'll make it a 4-point game.
With 36.8 seconds left, and next it will be Burlingame ball. And let's see what Coach Lopez is trying to do with the players. I mean, again, this is our deadly mistakes made by the Burlingame Panthers. They had a great leading points until about 2 possessions ago.
So you got to think that the press is going to be deployed here. You really need a turnover here if you're Jefferson. Oh, and that will be an offensive foul.
And there was another. Oh, seems like John Luke up there is very upset about the ref's call. And did he give him a tag or no?
Let's see what the ref decides.
There is indeed a technical
So
foul.
it'll be an offensive foul and a technical, and that does not bode well for Burlingame High School.
Coach Lopez exchanging words with the player over there to try to calm him down because he's still in the game. He's an essential piece to the Burlingame lineup, but
No defenders on this shot. You got to hope that the Burlingame student section can do something to affect this. Up 4, and yes, they are getting loud. And it works.
it did work. And this has been going on for the entire game. It's not the only time that the Burlingame students have shown their confidence and also dedication to distracting the Jefferson players, and has worked most times.
Another big miss there from the charity stripe for Jefferson. Can he hit this one? And he does. So it'll be a 1-possession game. They will retain the basketball. And they can tie it up right here. But basketball fans across the world love a good crowd pop, and you definitely got it there after the missed free throw. but now the crowd quieted down knowing that it's a one-possession game. With the ball for Jefferson. Timeout, John Farabello. One final commercial break, and we will stick through it through the end after this commercial break.
Timeout, Hillsdale. Let's take a full time.
Give me that gold. You remember when I say we can be heroes everywhere we go. Keeping us down is impossible, 'cause we're unstoppable. We're unstoppable. We're unstoppable.
We are BHS.
We're back from commercial break. Jefferson with the ball with the chance to tie the game here. Needing a three-pointer to tie.
Another whistle called. That is Burlingame called the timeout.
So we'll stick with you here through the timeout. We hope you've enjoyed this game so far. I hope you also enjoyed our scoreboard upgrade mid-game. Credit to Rohan Shah there, finding the fix. And I think it looks much better with the clock and the score right there. So shout out to Rohan. We really appreciate everything you've done for us tonight. And so if you are Coach Falabella, what do you look to do, Ryan?
Well, I mean, here's the thing, right? So there's only a limited amount of time left in this game, and the goal here is to not make those mistakes that both teams have to actually be making this entire game. Just calm down. It's a one-possession game, and okay, on Burlingame side, they just have to hold the ball and try to give more pressure to the Jefferson, and hopefully they can score. And for Jefferson side, their goal is try to take it slowly and be more patient with their shot choices and actually make a three-pointer.
Let's see if Coach Lopez decides to foul here up 3 and try to win the game from the free throw line. Not the worst idea in the world, but that has definitely failed for times in the past. Pass out to number 1. Amari Atkins hasn't been in the game much tonight. Flower now with the ball. De Leon trying to create space and get that three-point shot. He's probably their best shooter, and it makes sense the ball's in his hands now to Atkins. Back to De Leon, but over to Villar. Oh, and Jess misses. Big rebound by Fong. And that'll be a foul. And he will look to potentially ice this game right here. So Peyton Fong
has just been out there and playing so many minutes this game, and he has so much energy. He's running down and back the court, and he's not getting tired. It's more of a mentality thing than physical. You just have to, your brain controls your actions.
In and out heartbreaker there, missing the first one. And so that will potentially keep this a one-possession game if he's unable to hit the second. But you gotta every moment here, the memory has to be wiped clean, and you have to just perform your best. Let's see. Oh, and he misses both.
Again.
Jefferson now has a chance to tie the game. 12 to go.
10.
De Leon calls for a screen. Kenny got a shot off. He hoists it.
He did it.
Oh, and an air ball.
Terrible shot choice.
Rebound, Peyton Fong.
They
Up
cannot
to
foul
Maher.
him. Maher gets fouled, but there's only 0.2 seconds left. And Maher, Burlingame basically took the W over here.
And Burlingame, their fan base loves it. Oh. There's some anger going on over at the Jefferson bench. Not sure what caused that. But Maher now will have the chance to ice it.
Well, the Burlingame.
So now both teams are getting into it with each other and themselves. Looks like the refs are going to just end it there, and that'll be a Burlingame win. Burlingame will win it 47-44 in a tight match.
Yep.
A well-coached, well-refed, well-played game, and a big win for the Burlingame Seniors on their senior night. Luke Levitt, Arjun Gupta, Pilot Ice, Anthony Freese, Marcus Tapia. Just got to think that the leaders showed up, and they really did. And that's what it takes to win basketball games here in the Pacific Athletic League. Peninsula Athletic League, my apologies. And, you know, it's a good win, and these are the kind of things that helps build a program for Burlingame.
We also got to appreciate John Luke over there, even though, well, that was, he was kind of getting out of control emotionally, but he was definitely being a very huge part of this game. And without him, we can't possibly win.
So that's going to wrap it up. I'm Emmett Klieger here with Ryan Wang.
Yep.
Good night from Hillsdale and a Burlingame win. Good night.
Good night.